Okay, one take, no crazy editing, no script explanation, just straight to the point. If you guys have been keeping track on the news for the new Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales expansion, it's pretty much just a DLC to the main game, so when it launches on the PS5, which releases in November, I think November 12th, good news is this: you don't actually need to get a PS5 to play Miles Morales. There is a PS4 version coming out, so good news for us PS4 owners, because I don't have the money to buy a PS5 right now. I mean, I will play the remaster eventually, but there is just one problem I have with it. Now, to get this out of the way, I've looked at the remaster. It looks the same. Look at the PS4 version to PS5. It's the same. I don't really see that much graphical difference. The only difference I've noticed is that it's running at a slightly better frame rate. And I have noticed that the animations and sound effects have been altered a little bit, which makes the game look a little bit better. And I've also noticed that they've added reflections onto the cars and windows of buildings. So instead of seeing the inside of the building, now you're seeing reflections, which was in the original, but not as much. But still, those are good changes. There's just one change that I'm not mad about this. I'm kind of just surprised that they did this. Because the fact is, I'll just go out and say it, Peter Parker's face has been changed. Because the original actor, or animation face model they had for Yuri Lorenthal's actor to do the face animation for Peter Parker was John Bubniak. That's who we're used to. We were used to this face for 2 years now. So when the remaster comes out, apparently they had to recast him with Ben Jordan, which looks like a good Peter Parker. The only problem is he looks too much like Tom Holland. Way too much like Tom Holland. This older Spider-Man actor, John Bubniak, he looked like a new Peter Parker. Now he looks too much like Tom Holland. I'm not mad. I'll make that clear. I'm not mad. I'm kind of just surprised that they had to make this decision. And Insomniac's excuse for this is they didn't want to change the face. They kind of had to, because apparently moving into the PS5 hardware, apparently the new face gives them more expressions they can move the face with. I didn't really see there were limitations with the old one, but hearing that they had to, for the sake of animation purposes, to the next-gen consoles, I'm like, okay then, that's fine. If there's only one caveat to the game, that's fine. And besides, you're not really there to see Peter Parker. It's called Spider-Man for a reason. You're swinging around as Spider-Man. Spider-Man looks exactly the same in this. Almost a little bit better. I mean, I'll just say this. The game looks, how do I put a percentage? Like 5% better? Like, it looks slightly better. I mean, the game was already running at 60 frames per second. That's how the PS4 runs. Every game on PS4 has a 60 frame per second rate. That's with every game. It was definitely in Marvel Spider-Man. It was 60 frames per second. This one, I'd still say it's still the same frame rate. It just runs better because it's a bigger engine. Now, enough of me whining about why I don't like the change. Let's just watch the video to show you what I'm talking about here. And other people are not happy about this either. I'm not mad. I'm not saying I'm unhappy. I'm kind of just surprised. I mean, I could probably get used to this face, but it's going to take a while, though. So yeah, here's the difference. See the difference?
Parker!
What did they do to his face?
Just in time to celebrate.
Dr. Octopus looks the same, but
Celebrate?
Peter's face looks so different.
Wait,
No, really, look.
where are the arms?
Look at that. Look at that. What did they do? What was wrong with the old face?
But how did you... Intracranial neural network.
I mean, the game looks exactly the same.
Neurotransmission speeds under 1
They're
nanosecond.
both the same.
Faster
But
than signals travel inside
why did they
the
change
brain.
Peter's
Never mind
face?
to an external prosthesis. We did it, Peter.
That
No
is so
one can
strange.
Take this away from us.
That is so strange.
Amazing. And your work on the neural web was the key.
Why?
But we
I
haven't
mean,
even tested it yet.
it looks more
It works beautifully.
younger.
Look, come on, take
He's
a look.
supposed to be 23. Now he looks like he's 17. That right there is the change. But one caveat to this. It's strange why they did this. Now, again, a lot of people are just freaking out saying that they just want the old guy back. I mean, me right now, I would prefer it if we still had the old one, but if this is really what we have to do for the sake of it moving to next-gen console, and besides, we're getting the sequel next year, because they said a while back that the sequel will be releasing Christmas of 2021, so I'm guessing this is their new face animation. And again, even the Insomniac creators said it took them a while to get used to this new face, but they say they like it. I mean, I'm not saying I like this new face better. I definitely prefer the old one. But if this is the new face, I'll get used to it. I mean, I'm going to guess this is the new face they're putting on the PS4 remaster as well. Because, I mean, they're releasing Miles Morales on PS4 too, so that must mean that the remaster is also on PS4. So I'll look at it and just see how it is. And again, after I have the PS4 version, I've played it. When I save up enough cash, I will buy the PS5 version, but that probably won't be a while. I mean, the time I'll play it is probably the time I play Marvel's Avengers, because I have not played that game yet. I kind of decided to wait, because the only reason I played is because Spider-Man's going to be in it, and they've revealed that Spider-Man's not going to be in Marvel's Avengers until 2021. So it's like, there's no point of me playing it right now, because that's like the one Marvel character I love playing as. I mean, sure, I love playing as Iron Man, Hulk, or Captain America, or Black Widow. But still, I'm mostly in for that character. But since he's not available until 2021, I'm just going to wait on that one. So Marvel's Avengers, I'm putting on hold. I mean, I've downloaded the demo of it, but I haven't fully installed it yet. But still, that's just kind of it right there. Spider-Man has a new face, and I'm kind of just surprised. I'm not mad. No, really, I'm not. I just think this is kind of shocking, because it's going to take me a while to get used to this. I mean, if I play the PS5 version or the remaster long enough, maybe I'll start to like this new face. I mean, the problem is this. In the game, you're a 23-year-old. You're an older Spider-Man. He's been at it for 8 years. He doesn't look 23 anymore. The old one looked like a 23-year-old, or even older. Now he looks like he's 17. He looks younger than me. He looks younger than I do. I mean, like, how do I describe it? The face looks the same. It's just, they made him look younger. Like, this is the kind of face I would imagine Marvel Spider-Man looking like if you went back to when he was younger. The old one looked like an older face. I could still believe this new face could be the same face, but a younger version. But the original one looked older, and that was the point. He's supposed to be an older Spider-Man. Now he looks young again. Some people are making jokes that it looks like now he could train Miles. Or now Miles could train him. Okay, I wouldn't go that far, but it's just, I don't feel like he's the age he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be 23. Now he looks like he's 17. I don't know, I'll get used to it, but still the point is, it's just Peter Parker. As Spider-Man, he looks exactly the same, so I'm fine with that. So otherwise, yeah, that's just the one change that's noticeable about the remaster. It's just they changed his face. Everything else is the same, just looks a little bit better. But still, I can't judge it because the thing hasn't even released yet. So when the remaster releases on PS4 and PS5, I'll play the PS4 version first. I'll probably like Miles Morales, or heck, even love it. Then eventually, when I save up the cash, I do have quite a lot. I'll probably buy a PS5 and play the remaster and see which one do I prefer, the original or the remaster. Now, this is just a quick point I want to say about remasters. A lot of people I've noticed tend to say that remasters aren't as good as the original ones. I believe there are remasters that are better than the originals. I mean, remasters that I think that were better than the original one. One that I could name, yeah, is the Kingdom Hearts 2 remaster and the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask remasters look better than the original, and they are better than the original, at least in my opinion, but still. Again, remaster is a remaster. We'll just see how it is. And that's the main thing that like turns me off from a remaster is if they change things, but still, we'll see how it goes. But that's just how I feel about it. I'm surprised, but I'm not mad. But yeah, that's it. Bye.